cause intolerable levels of harms to one of the more firm's clients, pose a risk to the soundness, stability, or resilience of the financial system of the orderly operation of the financial markets. Identify important business and document the necessary people, process, technology, and information. Creating impact tolerances. An impact tolerance is the maximum tolerance level of disruption to an important business service, including the maximum tolerable disruption duration of it. It is important to determine what kind of disruption could result as a result of cyber attack. The main actions that need to be taken when creating impact tolerance are identifying vulnerabilities in delivery of important business services with an impact tolerance, testing whether vulnerabilities remain within the allowed impact tolerances. Markham can be an extensive exercise and it should help to identify the many ways a security firm can impact a firm. Create impact tolerances. Maximum tolerable level of disruption to an important business service, including the maximum tolerable duration of a disruption. Important to determine what could happen as a result of cyber attack. Identify vulnerabilities in the delivery of important business service within an impact tolerance. Testing whether vulnerabilities remain within the allowed impact tolerances. Perform scenario testing. Financial regulators want firms to use severe, extreme but plausible scenarios in their scenario testing. When developing severe, extreme but plausible scenario, firm can consider previous incidents or near misses within the organization across the financial sectors and other sectors and jurisdictions. Help firms better understand the operational and financial impact of a cyber risk event. Develop a robust communication plan. Firms need to develop robust communication strategies that can be deployed in the event of cyber attack. These include communication with regulators, customers, shareholders, employees, and other stakeholders. Plan should include draft text of the communication as well as the communication process. Creating these materials in the heat of the moment of an attack can lead to potential errors that result in reputation damage or even compliance failure. Are cyber risk? Deeper dive. Key elements of an operational risk resilience framework. Take a strategic approach to cyber risk and to keep our company and colleagues safe and maintain trust. Ensure key managers in non-technology roles recognize what cyber risk is, nature of current and emerging threats, and how cyber risk relates to the part of business they are responsible for. Have adequate oversight of managed service providers and third parties. Remember, we are still liable and accountable for cyber risk relationship. Put good governance and practice in all new technologies, especially AI related, to limit our exposure to cyber risk and ensure good outcomes for end users. Be open and cooperative by reporting material cyber incidents to regulators and others within the required timeline. Okay, ఇది మళ్ళీ చూస్తావా నువ్వు ఈ కోర్సు
తర్వాత చేద్దాం, ముందు ఫినిష్ చేసి స్టార్టెడ్ అసెస్మెంట్
నువ్వెందుకు చేయడం?
క్వశ్చన్ చూద్దాం.
It is important that financial firms are aware of cyber risk because
to ensure their fill their regular return to understand the cyber risk. Both of the above and ensures to fulfill their regulatory obligation.
Both of the above ఉంటుంది. Both of the above. While we may never be able to completely eradicate all cyber risk, by understanding how cyber risk impacts the business, identifying vulnerabilities and considering how to manage an attack, we can minimize disruption and improve our resilience for the future. Ransomware is where employees are tricked into clicking in emails or opening attachments, where access to data is blocked, or there is a threat to publish something, for example, customer payment details, where criminals disrupt services by flooding a computer with requests so it's overwhelmed and cannot function properly.
ఇదేమో నీకు తెలియాలి, అది నేను చదవలేదు.
Ransomware is a type of malware where access to data is blocked or there is a threat to publish something unless a ransom is paid. In business email, compromise or phishing attacks, account will be compromised and employees tricked into clicking on links or opening attachments. Financial services firms may also be targeted by distributed denial of service attacks, where the computer or network is flooded with requests from different sources so it is overwhelmed and cannot function properly. అది ransomware అది. Which statement is best describing email compromise? This is where access to data is blocked or criminals threaten to publish sensitive information unless you pay a ransom. With this kind of attack, the computer network is flooded with requests, so it is overwhelmed. Employees, especially senior people, may be sent phishing emails that are designed to trick them into clicking in links in order to install malware.
అదే నా బిజినెస్ ఈమెయిల్ కాంప్రమైజ్. ఫోన్లో చూద్దాం, ఫోన్లో చూద్దామని నీకు తెలుసా అని చెప్పి.
ఈ ఈమెయిల్ అని ఉంది కదా, అందుకని ఈమెయిల్ అయి ఉంటుంది. ఇదైతే డేటా ఇస్ బ్లాక్డ్, ఇది అవ్వచ్చు డేటా బ్లాక్.
అది ర్యాన్సమ్.
కానీ ర్యాన్సమ్ కట్టించుకోవాలి, ర్యాన్సమ్ వేర్ అవ్వచ్చు, మళ్ళీ డేటాకి ఇది సంబంధించింది, నాట్ ఈమెయిల్. సో ముందు ఇది అనుకున్నా కానీ కాదేమో, డేటా ఉంది కాబట్టి. నువ్వు ర్యాన్సమ్ కూడా చెప్పావు. ఇది కంప్యూటర్ నెట్వర్క్ ఫ్లడ్డెడ్, అది ఫ్లడ్డింగ్ ఫిషింగ్ ఏదో అంటారు దాన్ని. దీని సీనియర్ పీపుల్ మే బి సెండ్ ఫిషింగ్ ఈమెయిల్స్. ఇది prominent emails may be sent phishing emails. They may be tricked into clicking or opening attachments to install malware or obtain credentials. Ransomware may follow such. This is where access to data is blocked or there is a threat to publish something unless a ransom is paid. Financial services may be targeted by distributed denial of service where the consumer or network is flooded with requests from data sources, so it is overwhelmed and cannot function properly. What is denial of service? DOS attack. When computer network is flooded with requests, so it is overwhelmed and cannot function properly. Where employees are sent, are sent phishing emails that are designed to trick them into clicking links or opening attachments. Where access to data is blocked or there is a threat to publish sensitive information online unless firms pay a ransom.
First there. ఎందుకంటే తత్మా 2 ఇది ర్యాన్సమ్లో వచ్చింది, ఇదేమో డేటా ఈమెయిల్ కాంప్రమైజ్లో వచ్చింది. పైదే రాలేదు కరెక్ట్ చెప్పు.
నువ్వు తెలివిందా నాకు అది ఎక్కట్లేదు. With DOS or distributed attack, computer network is flooded with requests from different sources, so it is overwhelmed and cannot function properly. However, ransomware is where access to data is blocked or there is threat to publish something unless a ransom is paid. Financial services may also be targeted by email content. This is where employees are sent phishing emails and may be tricked into clicking on links or opening attachments in order to install malware or obtain their local credentials. Which of the following is not emerging threats that are increasing cyber risk? Russian invasion of Ukraine, stagflation, COVID-19, supply chain and third-party attacks.
Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Not increasing cyber risk. COVID-19 ఇంక్రీజ్ అయిందా? స్టాగ్ఫ్లేషన్ అయితే ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుందా? సప్లై చైన్ థర్డ్ పార్టీ అటాక్ ఉంది, సో మేబీ ఇంక్రీజ్. రష్యా ఇన్వేజన్ రష్యా మే అటాక్ ఐ డోంట్ నో, ఇట్ మే నాట్. కానీ స్టాగ్ఫ్లేషన్ అంటే ఇన్ఫ్లేషన్ స్టాగ్నేట్ అయిపోయింది ఎకానమీ. కోవిడ్-19 అదేనా అవ్వచ్చు, స్టాగ్ఫ్లేషన్ అవ్వచ్చు, ఏదైనా అవ్వచ్చు, చూద్దాం. అమ్మో స్టాగ్ఫ్లేషన్. Over the past few years, number of severity of cyber attacks increased. 3 key external trends have been observed to be driving this: Russian invasion of Ukraine, cyber risk, COVID-19, and supply chain or third-party attack. Or stagflation is not one of them. Firms are required to report material cyber incidents. The types of cyber attacks that are considered material and need to be reported include a cyber attack that takes our apps and online facilities offline for 24 hours, an intrusion that results in unauthorized access to or copying of customer information on our system. Incidents may be considered material if they cause significant loss of data or availability of control of our IT system, affect a large number of customers, result in unauthorized access to our malicious software present on our information or communication system. Firms are required to report material cyber incidents. Which of the following considered material? Cyber attack on ATMs, ransomware attack by state-sponsored attack. Both, none.
ర్యాన్సమ్ అంటే డేటా, అది మెటీరియల్ కింద వస్తుంది.
ఇంపార్టెంట్.
సైబర్ అటాక్ ఏటీఎమ్స్, యాప్స్ అండ్ ఆన్లైన్, ఆ రెండు ఇంపార్టెంట్ అయ్యి కదా.
Instance may be considered material if cause a significant loss of data or availability or control of our system, affect large number of customers, result in unauthorized access to malicious software present on our information or communication systems. The three emerging threats that are increasing cyber risk are Russian invasion of Ukraine, COVID-19, supply chain and third-party crime, Great Resignation. Large number of people left their jobs en masse post-pandemic.
Three emergency threats that are increasing. సప్లై చైన్ అదంతా వచ్చింది, ఈ మూడు వచ్చాయి. ఈ మూడు, ద రష్యన్ ఇన్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ యుక్రెయిన్, ద COVID-19, సప్లై చైన్. The Great Resignation, where high number of people.
ఏంటంటున్నావు నువ్వు?
ఇవన్నీ ఇంక్రీజ్ సైబర్ రిస్క్ కిందకు వచ్చిందే కదా, రాందల్లా లాస్ట్దే. ఆ మూడు వచ్చాయి కదా ఇందాక, సైబర్ రిస్క్ మెయిన్వి అని, లాస్ట్దే ఒక్కటే లేదు అంతే.
నేను చెప్తున్నాను కదా, నువ్వు ఉద్యోగం చేయవలసింది. ఇవన్నీ నీకు వచ్చు, నంబర్ నాకు ఎక్కట్లేదు. ద త్రీ key trends that have driven the increase in cyber risk are Russian increase of Ukraine, the COVID-19 pandemic, third party. Great Resignation is not one of them. Firms are required to report cyber material incidents. Which of the following would not be considered material? Breach at one of our service providers, customer service information is accessed and posted online. A mistake by colleague where a small amount of customer data is deleted from systems by accident but is restored later.
ఇదొక్కటే.
An intrusion that results in unauthorized access to a copying system, distributed denial of access or ransomware attack by state police. నేను చదవకముందు చదివిసేవి చూసావు, నువ్వు ఎంత షాప్ బాగా చేస్తావు నువ్వు, నీకు అన్నీ వచ్చు, నీకు ధైర్యం లేదు. Incidents may be considered material if they cause significant loss of data or control of our IT system, affect large number of customers, result in unauthorized access. Why should financial firms be aware of cyber risk? So they understand how cyber risk impact the business and can identify vulnerability.
Both.
While we may never be able to completely eradicate all types of cyber risk, by understanding how cyber risk impact the business, identifying vulnerabilities and considering how to manage it, we can minimize disruption and improve our resilience for the future.
Pass.
Suspicious activity reporting, ఇది important.